Here I am, better my summer plans. Family, give a cheer, 'cause you're only going up from here. This month, I got 7 haircuts, and now my hair is all gone. It's sad, but I've been alone for too long, so I keep getting haircuts. It's my all-time low, and I just can't wait. 'Cause the quicker I'm there, is the quicker I'll say, family, here I am, better my summer plans. Family, give a cheer, 'cause you're only going up from here. Family, here I am, better my summer plans. Family, sorry dear, but you're only going up from here. My friends always pay for my drinks. I can't afford no nice things, but I hope my bank account gets so low, even zero. So next year, when I buy that first beer, I'll be a goddamn hero. It's my all-time low, and I just can't wait. 'Cause the quicker I'm there, is the quicker I'll say, family, here I am, better my summer plans. Family, sorry dear, but you're only going up from here. It's my all-time low, and I just can't wait. 'Cause the quicker I'm there, is the quicker I'll say, family, here I am, better my summer plans. Family, give a cheer, 'cause you're only going up from here. Family, here I am, and there ain't no fun around. Family, it's kinda weird, but you're only going up from here.
Hello, 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 hello. How are we? How are we? How are we? Introductions first, as always. My name is Bruin, and I'm the Archsage of Arcanum Exodius, our humble of the library in this corner of the internet. Sorry for missing yesterday's stream. I got a little distracted playing Ark, if I'm being absolutely honest. Ooh, this is a little too epic snow-themed music. I can live with it. We can definitely work with this. But today is not an Ark day, although we might play if we get everything done. Let's actually set let's actually do this real quick. And figure out what we want our goals to be. Good. Welcome back. Welcome in, Yar. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Yes, yes it is. I'm very happy. I'm very happy it's not. These will be like rough There we go. There we go. Let's go. Hey. Oh. Let's go. Snow Fortress goals. Check. And then let's go ahead. I think Minecraft actually kind of looks a little better in the smaller screen. I could be wrong. Which, by the way, if you are a subscriber, this is a Minecraft server for our subscribers. You can, in fact, join me. Although I'm out in the boondocks. Last time we went way, way out there. Okay, we went really far out there last time. And in doing so, boink, boink, check, check. In doing so, we went and found I think it's called a snow taiga biome. I want to say, but we found a really cool place where we're going to make a snow fortress. Do you want to build a snowman? We can do it if we try. I don't know the lyrics to this song, but I'm gonna keep singing along. Anyways, let's go. I might have to run to the bathroom a little bit, but that's okay. My coffee kicked in, like, right. Ah! Everyone was listening to it. I remember 2013. Everyone was listening to. Oh, no, 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 no. Bad, 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 bad. No, 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 no. Bad, bad, bad. No. Girl. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I did it again. Yes, okay. Sleep, sleep, so these skeletons go away. Sleep, so it'll be the light of day. Haha. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, shnikes. Hey, hey, you should be dead by now. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. So, as I was saying, what the bloody nah, 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 nah. Ew. That is obnoxious, Yar. That is very obnoxious. I've never seen the movie, so that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. We've commandeered this cabin. Yes. That is actually really obnoxious. Okay. So, this is the village that's by where we're going to make our snow fortress. Alright. We're going to build it right over here. If I remember correctly, yeah, so all we got to do is kind of clear out this terrain here. Got it. Awesome. Let's hop to it. We need... Do we happen to have... Fantastic. Okay. So I don't really have... yeah, I like old Disney. Old Disney was really, really good. Old Disney was really good. What's a smelter? Schmelter. We need to smelt something. Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, we snoozled. We absolutely snoozled. Schmelter. What's it called in Minecraft? Are they called smelters? I want to make some copper tools here. Okay, maybe even slap on some copper armor. We schnoozled. There they are. Furnace. Got it. Okay. We gotta dig down a little bit, but that shouldn't be that much of an issue. We need to find a small. Yep. I'm in arc mode right now, so I'm like, okay, what's it called? How's it go? Sweet mercy, there's polar bears here. Okay, wow, this is gonna be a fun build. This is gonna be a really fun build. I almost want to commandeer you and lead you around with me while we get our footing. If I remember, ooh, did we accidentally destroy it? What? I think we might have accidentally destroyed it trying to mine it out. We'll find out. There's a fletching table. There. Oh, that looks like a furnace to me. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then we have a little bit of coal right there. We're not going to mess with this place too much. Oh, blue eye. Oh, that's actually kind of rare. It's a little rare. Well, while we're looking for that blast furnace, we can have that smelting. Okay. We can have that smelting while we're just kind of looking for the blast furnace. Oh, this is cool. This little igloo here. That's cool. It's not an igloo. It's not like the special igloo. But it's definitely a start. Ooh, free arrows. Free arrows. Okay. By the way, my birthday's this month, March 28th, and we'll be doing our typical charity stream. I'm reaching out to people even now. The blast furnace. The blast furnace. We found it. We found it. Oh, and another one. 2 blast furnace. This is a goated village. This would be a great village to make a fortress by. Okay, so we're looking for one with a chimney. Is that it? Nope. Okay. That's okay. We got plenty of meat. And worst case scenario, we just start eating the villagers. I mean, what? There we go. We'll let that actually finish smelting. Well, the blast furnace would be better to use. Alright. This actually has heat in it, and there's no reason to extinguish it. So we'll let it smelt as much as we can. Then the next thing that we need... Hopefully we can get lucky on the egg roulette. Well, we're so far away from... We're 14,000 blocks away from home. Our home is 0-0. That's where home base is at. Alright? So we're 14... We're 14,000 blocks. Don't worry, we got plenty of coal. The thing I wanted to make mostly is we should have enough to make a shovel. That's going to make getting through that dirt a lot easier. And then once we make the shovel... Oh, but of course. Perfect. Perfect. We can get some cobblestone here. Always useful. Always useful for cobblestone. Although we don't want to dig too deep into here because this is going to become a safe haven for monsters. So that is kind of a problem. But anyways, this is a long form playing of Minecraft. If you're expecting cool things or anything like that anytime soon, you're not going to see it. this is going to be just taking our time and having a kind of a good time exploring this world. I've seen a lot of our survival multiplayer Minecraft world. I've been around a lot of places in it. And it always amazes me though, like we're actually very lucky. Welcome in, Yar. We're very, very lucky to have this world. It's really cool. I've seen a lot of like super rare things from the seed generation. From the starting area being. What's up? No! You're a default! You're a default! No! Okay. I've seen half a pirate ship floating in the sky. I've seen. Fixed. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, awesome! They have potatoes! Okay, they're actually growing stuff. Fantastic. Alright, we need what? Anvil, is it? I'm trying to remember. No, no, crafting table, which we already have. Crafting table, which we already have. Heck, one of our best bait. You stay away from me. I want nothing to do with you. Oh, you stay away. You stay away. One of our best bases actually totally coincidentally was due to us when we because one of the last things when we make a base is that we ignite the nether portal, and the nether portal when we ignited it at Turtle Beach led into a fortress. It was absolutely crazy. Full-fledged fortress. What is it for shovel? I know shovel is like boink boink. Oh wait, we need sticks. First we need sticks. Then shovel. Copper shovel. Yeah. Shovel should be something like this. And again, I'm doing this from memory. Should be something like. There we go. Uh-oh. Did we dither too much? We did. No. No. We're not going to be able to get anything done. We gotta head back to the village before things start spawning. Our cottage that we're renting out while we work on this. That's good. Good. You can help me when I can't remember. Because playing Minecraft is what made me want to play Ark again. I kept going, if I had a dino for this would be so much easier. Because, well, you lose out on terrain control in Ark. You gain, like, your ability to gather resources is way better in Ark compared to Minecraft. I'm honest with you guys. We were playing Minecraft end of last year, and playing it made me wanna play Ark again. And then I've just wanted to occasionally take breaks from Ark, so that's why we're playing Minecraft again. Also, I know there's a decent chunk of you that actually play, so, and we pay for this world. Your subscriptions, I'm gonna be really. Third Amendment. Oh goodness. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. Your subscriptions pay for this world. As to so I want to make sure that this world at least gets featured every now and then. I don't want it to get forgotten. So right now, we're going to go ahead, utilize this shovel. And just flatten out the terrain here, all right? What we want to do is we want to make sure that this terrain is nice and even before we put the outline to our fortress. Okay? So, one of the biggest things that we're doing is we're only using blocks that are available to us. We're not going to go out of our way to go get this block or that block or X block or Z block. The only block that we have is what's around. I think that's really important in any build to have constraints because it makes you more creative. Twink. So we're going to sculpt this to be flat. We want to be as flat as we possibly can, because flat is justice. Flat is justice. Remember that. Everyone take a sippy, by the way. And our goal here with this fortress is to eventually link it via the Nether, that'll be the fun thing to do on the way back. Okay, this music does go kind of hard. The wailing kind of matches. But right now, we need to get the terrain flat. We don't have, because we did come out here with absolutely nothing. So we have none of the special super secret equipment that we'd normally have. Majority of the equipment that, like, my really good stuff is back at 0-0. And that was on purpose. I wanted to, because it's been a while since we played Minecraft. I've wanted to spend some time kind of relearning. And I didn't want to reset the world. But what you can do is instead of resetting the world, you can have an adventure far away from home. Are these both spruce planks? If I remember correctly, can't you... Yep. What the... Be back. Okay, that's what it sounds like when I get a phone call while VTube Studio is up. Alright, wait, I'm doing this the kinda dumb way. Let's be a little smarter. Because we want some packed snow. There we go. Then, if I remember correctly, you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I thought you could turn snow into ice by packing it more. Okay. Up. Where's our... We are burning through shovels something fierce. Okay. We gotta get this entire area flat. This is our lodestone, though. This lets us know when we've gone too far. We've gone way too far. So let's go ahead, put that right there. Oh, we need more sticks. Check. Sticks. Check. Sticks. check. And sticks. Check. Now, is it... How do you make ice? That's going to be important down the line. We don't need it right now. No? I thought you could. That might be a mod. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. That polar bear is going to be a problem later on. Not right now. We're not going to try... Oh, well, I left that at home today, so that's okay. That's a-okay. We left that at home. How's the music, Yar? Can you hear it? I can hear it through my headphones, but I'm not certain if that's because I have my headphones too loud. Okay, gotcha. As long as you guys can hear it and it's not overpowering me. That's kind of the goal. Okay, we can fill in here. Fill in here. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Let's agree that violence is not the way, all right? Violence is not the way. My little polar bear friend. Boom, 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 boom. But right now, what we're doing is we're just simply excavating. How's your guys' days going? What's going on? Oh. Long, long ago. Nothing? You know, a day of doing nothing is always a good day. Always a good day. Can you pack the dirt? Nope, we're just going to have to let that dirt slide. A day of doing nothing is always a good day. I think this Wednesday we're going to do ASMR. Which I think what we'll end today's stream on is actually making our schedule. I do want to get the schedule published and made. And get back into the habit of making a schedule. That way it's easier for you guys to catch me and watch the streams you want to stream. You want to see. Do 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 do. Man, I wish they didn't cancel the Wheel of Time. No! No, bear. No. Okay, you can get decently close to them before they aggro on you. I know they're very angry bears. I know that they're very, very angry bears, but... Oh, almost time for bed again. We're gonna have to go mining here soon. Yeah, we're absolutely going to have to go mining here soon. Because we almost have this area flattened out, though. We almost have this area. We got to get this and this. And we'll use the top of this. So once we get this flattened out... Okay, we got to go. It's too dark out. It's way too dark out. Out of my bed. I'm renting this. Yes, yes it is. That's okay. Eep. Eep. Okay, so we gotta flatten off the top of this a bit more. Do we want to be even? That would be a bit more work. I'm debating. Violating. I am not the government. I am not the government. The Constitution can only be brought against governmental forces and people acting as the government in very rare circumstances. Very rare circumstances. All right. I don't think we're gonna flatten out this so it'll be even. I kind of like that we're a little above. Hush. It's shared. The server is shared. Okay. Let's see. All right. Look, fill in these holes. Fill in these holes. Okay. I think we're going to be going on a very deep mining trip real soon. Because we're going to need cobblestone. I'd prefer deep slate, so we might have to actually get real deep. Yeah, let's see if we can find some deep slate. All right, let's see if we can find some deep slate. And see what we can do. Because I feel like the dark deep slate color in contrast. Last couple of blocks here. Boom. The dark deep slate color in contrast will look really, really good. Okay, all of this stuff needs to despawn though. This all needs to despawn. We'll eventually make some chests, but not right now. Right now, we're gonna need some of these. I actually think we have to chop down a tree. Let's go ahead and use this wooden pick that we have. That way we can get a couple more planks. Spruce planks. Pick. And then, because we're gonna need the copper to mine the iron. Boop. There we go. Now, let's see. I like the idea. Let's actually take this. Kind of get a rough outline. I kind of want to incorporate this natural tree. I don't want to chop it down. Kind of want to incorporate the tree. So let's get a rough outline before we go digging for deep slate. Excuse me. I think there we go. I think what we're gonna do is start boink. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and we should be able to collect the rest of this snow right here. Oh, shame. Okay. Get a rough idea right there. wish the game was a little smarter so I didn't have to do this. There we go. And I'm thinking something along the lines of like over here, because we're going to work with this tree that we have here and the little terrain here. We're not going to fill that in. We could. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Now that I think about it, we have enough dirt. Let's use up some of this dirt that we have. Go ahead, fill it in. And remember, our restriction is only the blocks that we can mine out. So, boink, 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 boink. There we go. There we go. And getting this filled in a little bit so we can just have a wee bit more space here. I don't know if we're going to do a mega build. I kind of saved my mega building for Ark. I don't know what it is about Ark, maybe because it's a harder game. Yes, I said it, Ark is a much harder game than Minecraft. Alright. You're just going to have to deal with that fact. It's true. It is a lot harder game than Minecraft. Okay. But I really prefer doing the mega builds over there. But I do want this to be decent sized. Because it's going to be our furthest outpost. So we're going to start filling some more of these holes. We're eventually going to dig down too. Okay. I'm thinking we try a circle over here. It's not the best circle. Yeah, I think if we do like 2 circle patterns. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got the vision. We got the vision. All right. Let's head back to the mine over here and let's get going. So we're going to try to dig down to deep slate. I'm also hoping that we'll run across some iron along the way. But if we don't, we don't. It's more about getting some blocks that we just can't get easily right now. Perfect. Always put a start, and let's go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We're at 9. Oh, we're not hitting deep slate anytime soon. I just realized the Y level that we're at, and that is way too ambitious. But I think a realistic goal will be... Oh, did I just accidentally hit the light? I think a more realistic goal will be to dig down underneath here and get enough blocks. I have some ideas. I have some ideas. Boink, boink. It's night out. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be trapped. What are you doing, my dude? I haven't done anything to you guys yet. We haven't imprisoned you guys yet. There's no imprisonment here. Do we have enough wood that we could? No, we don't have enough wood that we could. But if we did... Yeah, we turned it all into sticks. Okay. I'm sorry, I gotta steal yours. There we go. What you building, Yar? What you up to? Oh, that was a cat. Okay, that's a cat. Oh, snow cows! Yes! Goated place. Farm? Alright. Nothing wrong with a good farm. We need an axe. We're gonna have to do some more tree chopping. We're gonna work with what we got here. Maybe once we ignite the nether portal. Maybe once we do that. But I don't know if we'll actually do that this stream. As I said, this is when we do the Minecraft stuff, it's going to be very long form content. So the Minecraft stuff is going to be very long form, and it's going to be very one day at a time, so to speak. It's not meant to be something that we like blitz our way through. I was inspired in doing this. I saw someone recently did a series called Playing Minecraft Like You Were Kids, where instead of trying to blitz all the way to the end and like make machine, like no, you play it like a little kid does, full of wonder and amazement as you go. Where, like, if you need iron, you actually have to go and dig for it. You don't make an iron farm. We do have an iron farm on the server. I'm not going to say where it's at. It does exist. We just be really clear about the rules in case you ever do join this server. We don't actually allow farms, except for one specific location, and you have to get approved by the person who manages the farms. There's only one specific location where we allow, like, mechanized farms. If you're growing crops, that's one thing. Alright. So we're going to make some charcoal here. After we make a couple of charcoal blocks, we'll have plenty to smelt with. That's kind of the goal. It's going to be interesting because all we have is spruce logs, but I think once we figure out the nether portal situation, that'll change. The biggest problem is that we just don't have that much metal, so we really have to be careful with our metal. I probably shouldn't have made this copper axe. The metal matters because copper can get iron. So we're going to be digging down in that mine for quite a bit by the looks of it, because iron does not generate. Well, no, I think iron does generate up high. It doesn't generate low. I'm trying to remember how iron generates, and I really just don't remember. That's okay, though. We don't need to remember. We just need to build. So we have a very rough outline done of our snow fort. What the blocks that I really want right now, yeah, there's just a very specific way that iron generates. And I think if I remember correctly, it's like the higher up you are, the more likely it's to generate. So the blocks that I want right now are, I want to make some smooth stone. Do we have fences? We should probably make some fences real quick. Let's actually do that. Let's make some fences. There's some rabbits. The chicken of the north is rabbit. Yep, we have plenty of cobblestone right here. But, Doink. We should have everything we need for fences. Fences should be... Boom. Sticks. And that we've been carrying these chicken eggs for a while. Let's see if we can get a little lucky. Oh. Come on. There we go. Okay, come on, chicky chick. Come on. No. Yes! Ha ha ha! Alright, can we get the double? Nope. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. One's good enough. One will become two, will become our food supply. Alright. We'll eventually have to get some rabbits and put some rabbits in pens, but that's a start. We have a good start. Chest. What is chest? We should probably make a chest and start storing our stuff in it. What is love? Oh, and makes the melon seeds. We should have melon seeds. We should have the stuff for a chest. Let's go ahead. Make some more planks. That's probably why. And... Muddy mangrove roots. I always enjoy muddy mangrove roots. There we go. Okay, so we just need 9. We need 8 planks to get the double chest. Then once we have the double chest, we can actually start storing our stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome. Awesome. Now, right now, we're going to focus on smelting charcoal. That's going to be our biggest thing that we're going to do is smelt charcoal. And also smelt this. So let's focus on the charcoal first. Once we have the charcoal, we can actually turn those into torches. Boom, boom. Oh, hello there. If I remember how this works, it's one up here, the rest down there. No, you want to put... Oh, nope. Nope. There we go. And then now we're making charcoal. Nice. And we can put that right there. And that can keep going. I don't think you can blast furnace charcoal. Alright. Then eventually... And this is why I want to make a snow. Like, these snow textures, gorgeous. So, what doesn't look like much right now, we will eventually have a snow fort right over here. I do kind of feel bad for this chicken, because it's very clearly out of its element, but that's the price it pays for being our mobile food source. No! Connecting to the internet. No! Okay, are we back? Stream, it looks like stream died. Do you want to build a snow fort? We can build it if we try. Looks like stream died. Oh, internet, don't do this to me. Just don't. Mhm. Okay, there we go. Let's get that up running. All right, we're good to go. Let's go. Okay. Hey, oh, we have an ad break going here in a little bit, so we're just gonna sit and chill while the ad break gets ready. Quite literally chill. Yeah, it just takes a while before it lets me know when it dies. I also did some things on my end so that way I would know more immediately. But sometimes Streamlabs doesn't tell you if it dies. Okay, we got a nice forest over there that we'll pilfer for all the wood. We are currently firing some charcoal. I think, yep. Let's keep that well and fired. We need as much charcoal as we possibly can, because every piece of charcoal is going to be turned into a torch. Basically, we're very, very heavy on our wood use right now. The shame. The shame of the floating trees. The absolute shame of the floating trees. It is what it is, though. Oh, it's a pig. I'm like, is that a pig or a sheep? We don't need pork chops. Welcome back, everyone. Just got back from ad break. All we're doing is just chopping down some trees. We're chopping down the trees to kind of contribute to our charcoal supply that we're currently smelting. Once we have enough charcoal, we're going to go digging making a mine. I do want to try to get us down to deep slate. I think that'd be really cool to see like what's down underneath here. The other thing that we got to do is smelt this cobblestone. So we're going to have a huge wood need. A huge wood need. So we're going to be destroying the wood, this forest here, which is kind of sad. But alas, that's how survival multiplayer games work. You use the resources. Do you want to build a snowman? Let's see. Oh, I will have a cool update for you guys. I can't wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you. We'll actually include it as part of the artwork for the schedule that we'll make. Probably, let's see, it's about an hour in. So probably next hour. Next hour or two, we'll see how deep we can get. But it's my intention that when we do this Minecraft Monday stuff, that it purposely goes by slowly. One, because Mondays go slow, but also two, is I really want this to like be kind of a wanting for more sort of deal. Especially once I start editing the VODs. I really want people to be kind of left wanting for more. Not because like that's just good, generally good businesses and all that stuff, but because I feel like that's how you capture the essence of playing Minecraft like you're 5. Is that it's slow. It's very slow paced. It's about wonder and amazement. It's about not doing things the fast way, but purposely taking your time. And so that's going to be the goal. Every Monday, we're going to hop on this. We're going to make some time. We're going to take 2 hours minimum, maybe 3, and make a little progress on our survival multiplayer server. All right? Is it going to be the most amazing progress? No, absolutely not. But that's on purpose. It's to help bring a little peace to your Mondays, help you kind of zone out a little bit, relax, and know that it'll be okay. All right? If that polar bear stays around, I'm eventually going to put a name tag on it. Like, we'll eventually just slap a name tag on that polar bear. Where did we put... Aha, it's probably in here. Yep, there they are. Perfect. Give me 1 stack of those. And then from 1 stack of these, we can probably... Nope, okay. We need sticks. We need sticks. So now that we've made a bunch of charcoal, well, actually, we need to make some more. So let's go ahead. I want to know if we can put... Does anyone know? Can you put stone in the blast furnace? Will it go faster if you do that? Nope. Yeah, blast furnace. Okay. Can we put wood? Can we make charcoal go faster? Nope. Okay. So you need the normal furnace. That's okay. That's why we experiment. Is this someone's home again? It is. Okay. That's adorable. We'll turn that into an infinite water source eventually. Not now, not today, but it's on the list. Does this work? Nope, they have to be logs. Okay. Then we'll keep this going. Because we need as much charcoal as we possibly can. So that needs to keep going. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of cobblestone, but we don't. Okay. So we're going to take this charcoal here. Oh, nope, not like that. Not like that. No. Take half. I started playing Ark there. I started playing Ark. I used the button for cutting things in half in Ark, which in Minecraft is drop stuff. It's absolutely drop stuff. All right. Then we can take the charcoal that we have here. Nope, this is a rented cabin. Ooh, time is going down. There's 2 blast furnaces here, but there are not that many blast furnace. There's only 1 regular furnace. Oh my. Yeah, that's the only regular furnace. Unless there's one in here. 3 blast furnaces? Can you believe it? This village is... Whoa. Yeah, 1, 2. Wow. Wow. Wow, how blessed. I'm hoping they're sitting on top of a giant metal vein. We'll camp out in the igloo. We will camp out in the igloo. Okay. There we go. All right. So the normal furnace is preoccupied, which means that we got to make another furnace. That's not a problem. We have enough cobblestone. Have you laid any more eggs? You just need to lay a couple eggs, my friend. All right. Oh, also check here. I think to make a furnace, because we just need a normal furnace. Observer, furnace. Boom. Normal furnace made. And we can actually slap that puppy right down in here. Put that right up here. Let that get firing. Okay, with that going, we're gonna run out. We need to make a stone pick again. We're gonna burn through a lot of stone picks here, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta do things like that. Burn through a lot of picks. Use a lot of tools in order to make progress. But what's important, my friend, isn't how much resources you use or how far you get. What's important is that you keep going. Oh, I got snoozles. 1 second. Oh goodness, I just sneezled. I sneezled all over the place. It was really big. It was really, 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 really big. Okay. Let's find our little village mine in here and let's expand it. Where was it? I know it was in here. We'll eventually tame that dog. Aha, okay. There we go. What are you guys doing? Are you getting lost down here? I hope not. I hope not. No. So hopefully we run across iron as we do this, but we don't need to run across iron. We can just dig down and deeper and deeper. Okay? Because as we said, what's important isn't what we find, nor how long it takes us to find it. What's important is that we keep going. So we're going to make sterols. We're going to spiral down. Although I wish I had X-ray vision. I've looked into X-ray mods for this sometimes, but nah, why? I think that'd defeat the purpose of this series. Where right now we just want to be comfy cozy. Let's actually hold up. Let's actually, I think our music changed. Let's go ahead. I know the Minecraft track's playing. Settings. Oh, nope, nope. Audio. I really like this. This is a vibe. This is a vibe. Oh yeah. Can you feel the snow? Oh yeah, this is great. We're getting plenty of cobblestone, which we will absolutely incorporate into the build. We will absolutely incorporate cobblestone into the build. Problem is, boink. Eventually we'll start seeing deep slate. Wouldn't it be cool if there's an ancient city underneath here? We'd do if there is an ancient city, we'd do an entire episode where we loot the ancient city. Would you guys want to see that? Like an episode of us looting the ancient city? It's back? Okay. That's good. Well, there's nothing I can do to control it, unfortunately. Very dangerous. It would be a different pace than this very slow plodding along. Right now, we're just digging down for the sake of digging down. We diggy a hole. But we can't go too far down right now, unfortunately. Simply because we don't have enough torches. So let's go check on our charcoal. We also have to stabilize the food situation here. we have to stabilize the food situation. So, let's see. That's not charcoal. Because while this steak that we brought with us will last for a while, it won't last forever. Another furnace. Okay. So the village is split into two halves. There's a lower half and an upper half. I'm wondering if this is like two villages fused together. We've had that happen quite a bit on this seed. Alright. I think it is two villages split together. Fused together. Let's see. There we go. There's some charcoal. Charcoal. And then we should be able to make a decent chunk of torches here. There we go. Now we can really go digging. Doink. Alright. We'll eventually have to catch some rabbits, but right now, not right now. We will be eating rabbits for food at some point. We did get a chicken. Alright, that is good. Once that chicken starts laying more eggs, we'll start throwing those eggs to get more chickens. That's what I love about chickens. They're self-propagating. Okay. Here we go. Here's our hole. Let's diggy diggy. There we go. Go down, go down. Down, 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 down the hole. Some torches just to keep our... I'm hunting rabbits. Exactly. We'll put our Elmer Fudd hat on. Be very, very quiet. Elmer Fudd, the original uwu speaker. The original. Did you know that Elmer Fudd speaks in uwu? He does. He does. He was the original uwu speaker. Elmer Fudd was secretly a weeb. Alright. Okay. Which makes Bugs Bunny even a bigger bully. Ooh, do I have a bed on me? Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure we have a bed with us as we do this. Uh-oh. No, not the archery cafe. I'm evicting you from your bed. Get out. Nice little fingy snappy there. Nice little fingy snappy. Okay. No, not the wither skeletons. Not the wither skeletons. And we'll put this and this. Have that just smelt up. All right. Ba 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 baran. Ba 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 baran. Ba 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 baran. Oh, bed. I'm starting to ADHD. I'm starting to ADHD nose. We need a bed. We need a bed. Look. That one will work. I'm starting to ADHD's nose. Baba ran. Rocking and a rolling and a ba 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 ran. Boop. Nice comfy little fort here. You could make the snow fort underground, but I think that defeats the purpose of having a snow fort. The snow fort exists so that way snow can exist. And by that, so you can have those lovely snow textures that Bedrock is known for. Because I know on Java they don't really have the snow textures. Like, they put a lot of work into making Bedrock look as really, really good. The one thing I wish that you could do, and I understand why you can't in Bedrock, is being able to hold two items at once. And you can't really do that. And that's because phone players. That's really the reason. Is Bedrock is meant for everyone. Doink, 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 doink. Deeper, deeper, and deeper. Down and down and darker. Ooh, that's spicy. Wasn't expecting to run across. Okay. Small little patch of gravel. Or not gravel, but dirt right there. Nifty. Bandit. You schnoozled, Bandit. You schnoozled. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's always interesting, don't you guys think, when you're digging in Minecraft? Like, to me, this is kind of just a good way to zone out. Not think of anything. Almost meditative. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Doink, 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 doink. But kind of going back. Oh, coal! Yes! Yes! This is so huge. Please be a giant coal vein. I'd like to not have to make charcoal again. I'd like to not have to make charcoal again for a while. Please be a giant coal vein. Please be a giant coal vein. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, pages. Look at all of this. So much coal. This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh my god, this vein is huge. I think wish granted. I don't think I have to worry about coal for... Oh, oh, oh. This is huge. Look at this. And the music matches too. It's very uplifting right now. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. The abyss beckons. Nope. We good. We're good. We're good. No thank you. No thank you, Mr. Abyss. No thank you. Thank you for all the coal, but we're not. Nope. Nothing good comes of that. Nothing good comes of that. Oh my goodness, what could be buried under there? That's an entirely separate episode. We'd have to get geared up for it too. I just don't think we have the time. Okay. Mhm. Bandit, I love you. I love you. I gotta take care of my dogs. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. How do we end up here? What? Glad we're not dead. We could have easily died. We could have easily died. I got 4 more seconds till Friday. Let's see. I think we're gonna call it here. We're calling it a little early. I apologize. But I want to do that giant cave exploration as its own episode. All right. So, we might be back later on with some Ark. I'm really feeling the Ark right now. Really, really feeling it. And it's taking all, all the discipline I have not to do it. All right. But with that said, I did promise that we'd make a schedule. And we're going to do that. Okay. We're going to do that right here, right now. And you guys are going to get to see something really cool that'll be part of the schedule. I think I know what type of schedule I'd like to make because there's different types. All right. Um, there we go. Let's get this loaded up. Uh, no. Why are we doing this? Uh, of course. Okay. What's going on? Hmm. I'm having a keyboard issue. I am having a keyboard issue. Hmm. That's making me real. Okay. I'll have to figure this out. We won't be able to make the schedule together. I will still show you the cool thing. All right. So, let me do this. Ta-da. Ba 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 ba. And we'll scoot right over here. Wah ba ba. And then we'll come over here. So I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but when I went on hiatus last year for a little bit, all right, I actually showed off something really, really cool. And so let me see if I can find it real quick. And admittedly, it didn't get as much attention as I would have preferred it to get, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Right. I am slow rolling it here. I am absolutely slow rolling it. I want to be like really clear. Really? I have a hard time believing that. Okay. Then let me see if I can do it this way. All right, then I will stop slow rolling it and just straight up show you. So when I went on a hiatus, I showed you guys the reference for the bookworm, our stream pet. All right. And now we even did a little bit of a fundraiser for it. So first I'll get the actual bookworm so you guys can see. So you can see the reference, and then I'll show you the sketches that we got back. I was going to use the sketches as our artwork for schedule, but the schedule making software that I rely on doesn't want to work with me today. Or rather, my keyboard's actually acting up, if I'm being really honest. Oh, do, 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 do. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Okay, so let's first show you this. That is way too big. Let's go ahead. Get this. Wink. Shrunk down. So you guys can see it. I'm going to temporarily let me scoop myself over. Huzzah! That's our bookworm. This is the reference for the bookworm. This is our stream pet that will be coming to a stream near you very soon. Very, very soon. So this is the bookworm right here. Okay. Take a good look at it. Take a gander. And then this was the cool thing that I wanted to show you guys. I just got the sketch back for it. So, boink. This is the actual sketch for the stream. So that way you guys will be able to bother me via TTS. It'll be coming out of this guy. So here's the actual sketch. Isn't it awesome? Isn't this awesome? Yeah. This is real awesome. So I can't wait. I think it's going to look amazing, especially since the artist who's drawing it is the same artist who did this model, my chibi model. She's drawing this. I love working with Nicole. She's fantastic. So, boink. I just wanted to show you guys that. we're gonna go find someone to raid out to. I suspect we'll be back later on. I really want to play Ark because I want to go do new things in the new DLC. But I did want to make sure that we checked the box for Minecraft Monday. I want to make sure that we spent some time together going slow. Right? Okay. And then we'll go raid Yasha. We haven't seen Yasha in a while. Yasha is an amazing 3D artist, really good friend. I hope one day to have her do my 3D model. She's really, really good. Okay, you guys all be good. Probably see you in like 6 hours or so, if I'm being honest. I really want to play Ark. But